Old friends are like old memories. They always remind you of your past, and we are reminding ourselves of the past episodes from this week of Good Company for the best of Good Company with me, Hollie Taylor. I'm Hollie Taylor here for Joy Radio, and sometimes freedom for us can be faith-based, or maybe it's just the opportunity to get out and explore, not be tied to the day-to-day, the work, and the sometimes family responsibilities. Can you imagine just hopping on a plane and just experiencing the world? Well, that is exactly what one U.S. teacher has done. She's from San Francisco Bay Area, and she, as of last year, stepped foot into Syria and has officially entered into an exclusive club. What club is this? Well, Lucy is her name, has been to every single country in the world. 193 of them. How wild is that? So it's taken her a while to get to all these different countries spanning over 20 years, but she is officially one of them who's been to every single country. That's wild to me. I have a little bit of jealousy, but there's also some countries I've just never even thought of visiting, and she's been there. So it got me thinking, how many countries have I been to? I am in double digits. I think I'm at 20. Okay, I'll have to do some counting. Producer Mike, start thinking about it.
I got both my answers ready right here.
Oh, no. All right, think about it. 905-338-1250. Text me, how many countries have you visited? I'm Hollie Taylor, and I got the word that cell phones will be banned in schools. Well, certainly some restrictions, of course, for elementary students and then for your middle and high school students. Yeah, so there we go. That's kicking off in September. My daughter, who has a cell phone, to be able to reach us just because of just her after-school schedule. I like to know that she's safe when she gets home, and we don't have landlines. That's like the one thing that I think is a differentiating factor between cell phones now to cell phones when I was little. I mean, cell phones when I was little didn't really exist, let's be honest. I remember when the first car cell phones came out, they were these massive bricks. I think they could have been a weapon. A weapon of mass communication. Oh, goodness. Anyway, got me thinking about the school rules back in the day, things that were banned. I went to a small private Christian school, and we had to dress for success. So not in suits or dresses, not having to wear school uniforms, but we couldn't wear frayed jeans. That was a big one. Couldn't wear jeans with holes in them. We had some pretty strict dress codes, so I guess I would say that they definitely banned certain clothes. What are some of those bans that you remember that maybe just made you laugh? Just like the ridiculous ones. Let me know. 905-338-1250. Like maybe snowballs? Yeah, that's a story. I'm Hollie Taylor, and yesterday we were talking about traveling, and producer Mike has only been to the U.S. and Canada. That's okay, though. There's lots to see in the U.S., so I have a new place for you to travel to, okay?
Okay, where are you sending me?
Okay, it's going to be a fast trip.
Okay.
So I think you're in Vegas last year or something.
Yeah, I went for like 4 days.
Yeah, so you're going to have to go back again.
Okay.
And you are going to take a ride on the very first high-speed rail line in the U.S. From L.A. to Vegas, it travels at 320 kilometers per hour.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, do you have a need for speed?
I do, actually. So you could probably get there in like, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah, a blink of the eye, right?
Wow.
Yeah, how... Like, what? I've heard of Alberta wanting a train like this between Edmonton and Calgary because so many people travel that route by car, by plane. Let's throw train into the mix. But that is so intense. There's another one expected to be finished in 4 years. It's called the Bright Line, and that is to help with tourist infrastructure for upcoming 2028 Summer Olympics. So,
wow, okay.
So there you go. We've got fast trains, and apparently it is also a train that has less emissions. So good for the environment. Fast, which is good for my attention span and my patience. And there you go. So there you go. Next trip. You up for it?
Yeah, I'm sold. Let's do it. 2 tickets.
I'm Hollie Taylor, and there was a recent poll that came out, and it is all about the happiest ranking Canadian provinces. Which province do you think is the happiest province? 3, 2, 1, producer Mike, go. Happiest province.
Maritimes?
See, I would have said maybe Newfoundland.
Yeah, something like that. Newfoundland, Nova Scotia.
Yeah. No, they're coming in at 6.
Oh,
Yeah, they're like 4.22 out of a score of 10.
okay. Well, what ranked number 1?
I was so surprised to see Quebec.
Okay.
Number 1.
I haven't spent much time in Quebec, but
Oh, Quebec is beautiful.
that's what I've heard.
Yeah, you should go.
Okay.
Road trip.
Yeah, I heard it's really nice in the winter.
Yeah. If you like to ski or snowboard. Mount
Okay.
Tremblant.
Nice.
Okay, 8.63 out of 10,
Wow.
which is pretty high.
Okay.
It goes to show that they have a happy lifestyle where the rest of Canada barely making 50%. So everyone else scores just a hair over 5 or less than 5. British Columbia, 5.38. Ontario, 5.19.
Okay, I was wondering if there's a correlation between skiing and the happiness scale, but if British Columbia is down.
Yeah. Like more than, it's like no one's happy. Alberta, 4.73.
Oof.
Saskatchewan coming in at 3.27.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's only like 30% are happy. I laugh so I don't cry because we're not that good. Like literally all the provinces and territories, 5 or under, which is 50%. Like we're failing at happiness. I think this is supposed to be a positive PR story, but when I look at the numbers, they speak for themselves. So this is your alert to be kind to people today, tomorrow, every day, because people just aren't happy. So what random act of kindness can you do to help combat this, I'm going to say, this sadness in our nation?